Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flixer, welcome to Scenarios. We have a mega trade rumor going on right now, guys, and that is Carmelo Anthony going to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kevin Love going to the Boston Celtics, and then Timothy Mozgov going, and some draft picks going to the New York Knicks. Guys, this episode we are going to be looking at Carmelo Anthony on the Cleveland Cavaliers, but get this video to like 150 likes real quick, guys, and right away, I will post the Kevin Love to Boston Celtics scenario. But like I was saying, guys, this episode is all about Carmelo Anthony. I did not even fathom this happening, guys. Not even think about this even happening. But you look at it, and this is actually a really good fit because this allows the, Kevin Love, while he is a stretch four, Carmelo Anthony is just a better scorer in many different types of ways. And, I think it will really help them kind of compete with the Golden State Warriors in that whole small ball aspect, although Carmelo Anthony is definitely a great small forward, but Draymond Green is also playing out of his mind. But I will say that Carmelo will probably match up against Draymond a lot better than Kevin Love would. So, you're just looking at this team right here. It's looking pretty good. And the thing about Carmelo Anthony is that he's never played with a guy like LeBron James. I mean, in all reality, if you've never played with LeBron James, you've never played with a guy like LeBron James. And, Carmelo Anthony definitely needs to take the backseat to LeBron in this case and not try to be the man out there. And I think LeBron James has that type of leadership that he will definitely be able to, cater to Carmelo Anthony's needs, but also, make him, make him not be more hurtful to this team than he could be if he really channel his inner Carmelo Anthony out there. So I really think that Carmelo Anthony as a power forward on this team with LeBron James, that's such a good fit, guys, and it would be such a fun team to watch. I mean, we didn't even talk about Kyrie Irving. I mean, this guy's playing like an all-star himself. And then, of course, Tristan Thompson, they gave him that ridiculous contract. But, he's a guy out there that's definitely going to fit that small ball kind of role to it, that center position, being able to rebound stuff out there. I mean, Tristan Thompson, I don't think he should have got that much money, but he can still be very good for this team. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, what would you think? How do you think this Cleveland Cavaliers team would be with Carmelo Anthony? We're going to go ahead, simulate the season, see how this team would do. Of course, we're starting from the very beginning. Because I really don't know how to start midway through the season. If there's a way to do that, let me know, guys, for the future, for future reference. And, man, this trade, I did not see this coming. I don't know if it's going to happen, of course. Maybe by this video it did happen. Maybe Carmelo Anthony is somewhere else. Maybe he's still on the Knicks. I don't really know. But the beautiful thing about the, about the trade deadline is that it opens up so many good scenario possibilities for you and I to look at. And, it's just fun to kind of see anyway. So let's go ahead and simulate this right here. Simulate through date. And, man, I would have to imagine this team at least makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, at the end of the day, we already talked about Golden State Warriors a little bit and Draymond Green and all them. It really comes down to, if you think that the Golden State Warriors are really that great of a team, like that great a team, then, of course, your money is going to be on them, winning the championship, of course. Excuse me, but looking at this right here, guys, like, our record's not that good. Like, Carmelo Anthony coming here, ruining chemistry already, man. Like, at least Kevin Love would be like, yo, LeBron James, I know I was a double-double machine out there in Minnesota, but I'm coming to your team right here, and, I'm going to be a little passive out there. I'm going to be a little passive-aggressive, of course. Kevin Love definitely comes off as a passive-aggressive player to me. He doesn't always do what he's thinking in his mind, which isn't always a good thing either. But, we are building up chemistry right here, so it was kind of a rough start at the early of the season right here. And, of course, it all matters about the end anyway, making it to the playoffs. And, Carmelo Anthony does have playoff experience. He doesn't really have much playoff success, though. So, I really think that him being a veteran player, that would not face him too much. Now, if he was in his own situation like he was with the Knicks, I mean, I guess you got Kristaps. But if he was in his own situation with the Knicks, or really some other team where he made it to the playoffs this season, and was the leader, I don't really think you would expect him to go that far. But being able to have a guy like LeBron James, who, I'm sure they're really good friends and everything, to be able to, tell Carmelo Anthony kind of how the whole playoff thing is. So we all know LeBron James have damn playoff experience, right? He's been there, done that. I'm not going to say many times, but he's done it quite a few times. So many times would put him up there in the category of Michael Jordan, of course. And by the way, guys, I just got a little rant right here. LeBron James, number 3 all-time on the ESPN Top 100 rankings. LeBron James is a good damn player. Don't get me wrong. Talent-wise, he is one of the best. But number 3, and don't give him start on Steph Curry, who got ranked above Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, the Detroit Pistons, and I think Elgin Baylor, too. I love Steph Curry. I think he's a great fun player to watch. But, you put him above. Guys, let's get back to the scenario. I'm gonna have a damn heart attack over here, man. But I'm just saying, though, Steph Curry's been good for about 1.5 years. Not saying he can't be one of the best of all time, but y'all, just gonna leave it at that. All right, anything new with this? Nope, all the same stuff. LeBron James did make the NBA All-First Team. I don't see Carmelo. Okay, Carmelo all second team. And actually, I was looking real quick here, guys. We did make the first seed overall. We went 52 and 30. Golden State's actually #1 over there on the west side. So, you know, we did have a rough start to the season, but a lot of that does deal with chemistry. And I would imagine in real life, you know, this trade does go through. There would be chemistry issues that the Cleveland Cavaliers would need to work through. Kind of find their identity and kind of find how they exactly want to run things. Which, you know, with about 30 games left in the season at the making of this video, it's not always a great thing either, you know, to have that big a change. But if it does work, man, you know, according to the scenario right here, it would definitely be a great change. Looking at the player stats, okay, so LeBron James did go down. I don't know if he went down. How many points did he have in the past? Okay, so, you know, roughly a career low. Yeah, going back to his rookie season, a career low in scoring out there, but that's fine. You know, it's really not that much of a career low. You know, when he's dropping 29, you know, 26 points throughout his whole entire career, 23 really is not all that bad. Rebound game, actually career high in rebounding, so, you know, without having a guy like Kevin Love there, LeBron James definitely stepped up as a rebounder, which is definitely good. And then assists per game, looking like besides for the 09 season, you know, a career high in assists. Defensive-wise, I averaged almost 2 blocks a game, so we really turned on the defensive intensity. But let's go ahead and take a look at Carmelo Anthony here, guys. It's kind of who we're all wondering about. His scoring also, you know, went down. Not quite a career low. You look at the 08 season right there, but still not as high as either. But, you know, when we play with a guy like LeBron James, even Kyrie Irving, your numbers aren't going to go down because it really comes down to, you know, does Kyrie go down to the third option or is Carmelo Anthony the third option? I don't really know. Rebounding game, very good. Almost 10 rebounds a game for him, so, you know, definitely his career high. Assist game went up for him. Steals, almost a block a game. Shot pretty, I guess, career-wise, you kind of like see a power forward kind of in that 50% range. Although Carmelo Anthony is a different type of, you know, he's actually a small forward in real life anyway. So he would be kind of more like a prototype kind of power forward out there. And then three-point wise, you know, three-point game wasn't all that strong, but, you know, it's all good. Free throws good. So it's looking like a success so far. Let's go ahead. Actually, I didn't really see Kyrie. I'm kind of curious about Kyrie's stats. Player stats. Okay, so Kyrie, you know, they're all about 20 points a game, you know, around that range. So, not really a third option at all, just everybody's kind of the first option, which is kind of a good thing, chemistry-wise. So let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs right here. And guys, I'm going to start showing who actually wins the finals. I know a lot of you guys get pissed off about that, because I usually rage at the end when my team don't win. So let's go ahead and simulate playoffs, see how the team does. And, alright, so we made it through the first round. We made it past the Bulls. Second round. Okay, so according to this, guys, we did lose to the Golden State Warriors 4-1. Damn, we can't get 2 wins, Melo? It's all good, Melo. 4-1, I mean, you know, Golden State Warriors insane, guys. They're so freaking good this year. I think it's going to take a lot more to beat a team like that. I mean, not to say it can't happen, you know, even... Damn, they swept the Spurs, too. That's insane. Not to say it can't happen. Let's look at the playoff stats, so just real quick. I'm going to start doing this, too. Playoff stats, because it's also important. Carmelo Anthony actually led the team in scoring in the playoffs, so pretty big there for him. I mean, really, all three of those guys... Melo, LeBron, and Kyrie Irving, pretty similar in scoring. All their stats, pretty damn similar there. So, you know, it's looking like on paper or video game that it is a good fit. Whether that is the case remains to be seen. Whether even it happens also remains to be seen. I hope it does. It would add definitely, I don't know, it would just add a different aspect to the NBA and something fun to watch. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, because next episode we are going to be looking at Kevin Love on the Boston Celtics. Peace out, my friends.